And boom, Labs Legion, we are back with another video. Man, it's been a while. It's been a minute. I had to handle some things, but I'm back. Make sure, but I have been posting skits more than my reactions. Make sure y'all see the Instagram name on this side of me. Hold on, that side, right here, or that side. See that Instagram name? Rich Too Brazy. Go ahead and follow my Instagram, guys. Because we got skits on there, man. I actually post more skits than my reactions lately. So if you part of the Labs Legion, which I hope you are, make sure you tap into all forms of content that I have. I'm making skits, sport content, and reactions. But enough of that. We have a reaction today, man. It is a serial killers who accidentally chose the worst targets. That title tells you everything you need to know. It looks like it's about to be serial killers that ran into a wrong nigga. And I love videos like this. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Let's get into it.
The Cheetah Incident. In 1993, at a club in California, a demon prowled the venue. Unbeknownst to many, the Grim Sleeper, a man who'd ended the lives of 10 women, was searching for his next victim.
The Grim Sleeper?
The Grim Sleeper, a man who ended the life.
Anybody with that name, keep that nigga. Whatever jail he's in, keep him in there, if he's in there. The Grim Sleeper?
Of 10 women, was searching for his next victim while everybody else was drinking and having fun. He noticed an African-American girl that seemed annoyed and upset, so he walked over to her to figure out what was wrong. The lady told him that she was invited out to play dominoes, but everybody there kept offering her drinks and telling her to club when she wasn't a drinker. It was extremely late, and she was...
Man, that shit ain't trying to drink. Hey, one thing about it, my sisters, shout out to my sisters, man. All women in general, bro, y'all gotta be, I always like to say, all the women in my life, all the women everywhere, women in the Labs Legion that's listening, man. When y'all drink, bro, y'all gotta be careful, bro. It is weird ass niggas out here. If you don't drink no shot that you didn't see get poured straight from the bottle, bro. You don't leave your shot unattended. Niggas, it's an unfortunate reality that it's weirdos at bars that's just like preying on shit like that. Like, that shit's sick. We about to see what happened, bro.
Tired and wanted to go home, so the Grim Sleeper pointed to his vehicle outside. He told her that he has a car, and if she really wanted to go home that badly, he could just take her.
Oh yeah, I
Delighted,
bet. Weird dude.
Sprung out of her seat and followed the dangerous criminal back to his car. She got in first.
And that's what's so lame about these weird ass predators. Well, serial killer in this instance. They take a woman. They always take a lot of people just with. What's the word I'm trying to say? Let me get my words together. A lot of people that get victims, bro, a lot of people that prey on kids or like women, they always go on people that need help because the most vulnerable person is somebody that needs help. In an instance like this, that shit's so weird. This woman is already feeling uncomfortable in a damn bar. She don't like drinking and they trying to make her drink already. Here she is just looking for an outlet of help. And here this dude she thinks is genuine. Oh, I got you. I understand. Just come with me. I'll take you home. Whole time, this shit it's a whole worse situation you about to be in, bro. That's how they prey. One thing about any weak ass predator, bro, they don't never prey on the strong and the people that have people around them and the people that have like a village behind them or the people that has a support system. They don't want them. They want people that no support system, mentally weak, somebody that isn't known, doesn't have friends, social or anything. Them is the people they looking for because they feel like in their head it's the most vulnerable person for them to get, bro. Them weak ass niggas don't want no real threat. They don't want something easy. It's a lot. That's the thing about these niggas. They really be hoe ass dudes, like preying on the weak, literally, bro. So be careful, bro. Another thing, ladies, like not all, and it's sad to say, not all help as if woman is good help. That shit might be disguised into something very bad, bro. Or something manipulative to help that nigga out. You feel me? Not all help is green, bro.
and he shut her door like a gentleman. Then he got into the driver's seat and began taking her to her house. After a while, she told him to make a right turn to her house, but he ignored her.
Oh, shit.
She repeated herself. You're supposed to make a right
Here we go.
not a left. Realizing the criminal was no longer responding, the lady quickly went to open the door to get out of the car, but it was then that she finally realized that the door didn't have a handle on the inside.
What the
She was literally
fuck?
trapped.
Bro done drew up the play the whole time, bro, and she ain't even realize that shit till it's too late. You gotta be be aware of your surroundings too. When she got in that car, if she would have saw that handle before she even left the parking lot, hop out. I'm good. Have a good night or whatever. Now she all the way in the car ride, far down the road. She don't know where it's at. And in this situation, bro. From the title, bro, I hope she got away, though.
Car. Becoming filled with joy, the monster finally revealed his intentions to the woman. And as you could probably guess, they were horrible and evil. But there was only one problem with his plan. The woman he was talking to wasn't any ordinary person. The Grim Sleeper had accidentally trapped himself inside a car with the cheetah. Also known
You stupid ass boy. Hey, man. Every once in a while, the universe does something good for us, and this is what happens. Nigga thought it was a weak woman. Nigga, you about to run into a fucking heavyweight champ, nigga. Ooh. I hope she finished him with her hands. Punch his face into a pulp. Weak ass dude. That's what you get. This is when the universe works in our ways. Remember what I said earlier? He thought it was a weak woman. Boy, did you not know. Nigga, you have a professional fighter in that bitch.
World, a title that would be given to her just 1 year later as she'd go on to win the 19th.
And she ended up getting the title after this situation. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Hey man, shout out Cheetah.
94 kickboxing.
We're not talking about Tyreek Hill though.
When she was young, she was
whoever she
ruthlessly
is
bullied and chased around the town. Her uncle was a martial arts master, and unknown to the Grim Sleeper, her uncle forced her to fight him every single day in order to get her black belt. At the end of the day, whenever she finished practicing with her colleagues and got ready to leave the black belt, the Grim Sleeper, her uncle forced her to fight him. Her uncle was a martial arts master, and unknown to the Grim Sleeper, her uncle forced her to fight him every single day in order to get her black belt. At the end of the day, whenever she finished practicing with her colleagues and got ready to leave, her uncle, also known as Master Quiet Storm, would lock the door with a key. And if she wanted to
It's a crazy name. They giving niggas boxing names like that? The Quiet, what the fuck? These nicknames are crazy. What's it
her
called?
Uncle, also known as Master Quiet Storm.
Master Quiet Storm? That nigga whoop, that must mean the nigga, the only thing that I can make sense of that name, the nigga probably just like be being ass quietly. Nigga probably got a fatal 3-piece silent combo. You don't hear nothing, you just see niggas bleeding. Gotta be what his name is. Gotta be what it mean.
And if she wanted to exit the dojo,
it's no sound. Nigga walk out the room, you walk in, nigga just laid out, black eye bleeding. It's the only way I can understand his name, Master Quiet Storm, nigga. And as soon as you walk in, who did it? Nigga bleeding out. Master Quiet Storm. And he just dies. Don't ask me why I just created a whole scene. Fuck you.
Have to beat him in combat and forcefully pry the keys out of his hands. She did this every single day as a kid. As the criminal asked her to comply with his sick demands, she told him no. As you could guess, this angered the psychopath, so he swung at her with his full might.
Got his shit beat.
His punch and spun back with a devastating counterpunch, straight in his face. Oh,
hey,
fighting type.
I'm weak. You're the fighting type. Bro thought it was some aggressive shit. You're about to get your ass whooped, my boy. She's the fighting type. Fuck fighting type, nigga. She's a fighter. Not a type. That's her. I get this ass whooping, you weird ass nigga.
The woman quickly jumped into the
I love this.
van and he followed after her, which would go on to prove to be his worst mistake. Once he was trapped in the trunk of the van with the professional champion kickboxer, she unleashed a hellish attack on him. He tried to tackle her, but she grabbed his shirt and swung him around in the trunk.
Put that nigga to sleep.
Smashing his head against the inside of the vehicle.
Oh my
She then flipped his shirt over his head while unloading a flurry of non-stop punches to his face.
Oh my god. Oh. Hey, she fuck around and change this nigga's whole life, bro. This nigga might what's his name? Grim Sleeper. That nigga might be a reverend now. He may be a pastor now. She might have whooped his ass so much, nigga, a 360 in life. Had that nigga in the trunk. Imagine you being laid down in the trunk with a fucking heavyweight fucking champ. It's no running. All face. All face. We love to see it.
Backwards on his body.
We love to see it.
At this point, the girl noticed that his pants were unbuckled and falling down. So while they were still in the trunk, she stomped on his chest and grabbed his and pulled them so high that she thought she ripped them off of him. The grim sleeper shrieked like a banshee and began crying out in pain. She over the keys to unlock the van.
Whole ass nigga, you know how many victims probably cried because of you? Yeah, nigga.
And escape. But before she left, while still pulling his royal jewels, she told him, "When I say no, it means no."
Fuck, nigga.
Yeah. Right hook to the crying man, nearly knocking him out. She took the keys,
shout out
unlocked the trunk
Cheetah,
of the van, and quickly escaped while throwing the keys away so that he couldn't follow her. Freddie Gibbs would go on to win her first championship after that year, officially titling her as the most dangerous woman alive.
Shout out Cheetah, bro.
The Grim Sleeper would later be caught and arrested in 2000.
Boo. Boo this man, y'all. Old ass nigga. Look at him. Don't fucking look at me like that, bro. Probably get Cheetah to whoop your ass again. Yeah, she was beating his ass, his old ass. Weird ass dude. You know what's so funny? Whether he had an unsuccessful thing and he went to jail because he did, I think he was a serial killer, but you know what's crazy? Niggas still gonna get took through it in jail. So that one ass whooping he got from Cheetah before this shit happened, nigga went to jail and nigga ran into male cheetahs. Nigga ran into lions in that bitch and probably got beat up. And we here for it, man. People like that, we love to see it. Whoop his ass.
2010, because of
W Universe.
He left at a crime scene.
Wait, what? What'd he do? Huh?
Alive. And years later, the Grim Sleeper would later be caught and arrested in 2010 because of an eaten pizza crust he left at a crime scene.
Nigga dumb too, man. Get this nigga out of here, man. Nigga dumb serial killer.
No, she means no. Like, what? Bam! Then I left.
You know, all respect to her since she did a crazy thing, but it's like, nigga, you can low-key look at her and tell, like, I ain't saying you can tell she can fight, but like, nigga, she just don't look like she going, though. The nigga just must have been drunk at the bar, like, he looked at her and thought, like, yeah, we gonna take care of her. That nigga got dealt with, stupid ass nigga.
Says no, she means no, and I walked it. Bam! Then I left.
The Night Stalker. In the summer of 1985, the city of Los Angeles became gripped by fear. Night after night, a mysterious intruder slipped silently into homes across Southern California. He struck in darkness, often entering through unlocked doors or open windows while families slept, and he did the absolute unthinkable to his targets. If there was a man in the house he broke into, he would immediately just end them, then he would attack and assault the man's family, often carving evil imagery into women and anybody else in the house. And then he would stab them until they perished. Victims described him as a thin, satanic man that had wild eyes and reeked of sweat and cigarettes. Police didn't know his name yet, but the media soon gave him one, the Night Stalker.
Oh, I can't wait to see what happened to
15
him.
victims tied to his name, and he by all means was a top priority to officers.
Can't wait to see what happened to Buddy.
On August 31st, 1985, he casually strolled into a nearby convenience store to pick up a beverage because he was thirsty. And right next to the drink he was grabbing, he noticed a rack of newspapers that all had a wanted poster of his face on it. He immediately panicked and darted out of the doors looking for an individual to target and carjack so that he could leave the area.
Oh, that nigga
The
started
criminal jumped into the
panicking
car
like
of
a
a
motherfucker.
28-year-old woman named Angelina. Without wasting a second,
Poor
he began to
Angelina,
punch her in the stomach and forcefully steal her car. What the Night
Damn.
Stalker failed to notice is that her neighbor was nearby watching it happen.
Stupid
He
ass
also
nigga.
had huge balls. As the neighbor ran over to help Angelina, the Night Stalker told him to stay back and warned him that he had a gun. The 50-year-old neighbor called his bluff and ripped the scumbag right out of the car.
Oh,
And it was at this point that this man had realized that he'd chosen the absolute worst neighborhood to do a carjacking.
Oh,
As
shit.
he instantly found himself surrounded by a huge, angry mob.
Ha! We love to see it. Nigga got dubbed out by the neighborhood. Shit getting better and better.
Everybody in the neighborhood knew who he was.
Ish,
They knew
ish,
all of
start
his
beating
crimes.
his
And
ass.
worst of all, they weren't police officers, so their idea of justice wasn't jail, it was death. The crowd of people beat him viciously. Angelina's husband ripped a steel rod out of a metal fence.
Yes, sir.
And began smashing his head with it.
Goof
Another neighbor
ass,
attacked
nigga.
him with a makeshift spear made out of
Yes.
barbecue equipment. Multiple people grabbed and tugged at him from different directions, beating him senselessly with anything they
Oh
could
my
find.
god.
They beat him so bad that when police showed up, he began crying out, "I did it! It's me!"
Oh my god. That nigga. Hey, niggas put belt to his ass. Nigga put belt to ass so bad. The nigga wanted to get caught to get away. Nigga said, "It's me. Take me to jail." Nigga got hit with poles, all type of shit.
Begging them to arrest him. Reports state that once he was arrested, he began speaking Spanish to himself, saying, "Thank goodness the police came and arrested me. I'm so lucky." When he was taken to the police station, a crowd of 500 people surrounded the building chanting
Yeah.
in unison.
I would have, hey, if I'm the cop, I would have accidentally unlocked the door. I ain't gonna lie. Job's not finished. We're not done.
He would go on to receive
Or I'm whooping his ass as a police officer. We're not done. That was phase 1, my nigga.
19 death sentences. However, he would pass away from cancer at 53 years old in 2013. Honestly,
Universe
if I was
always
the cop
win, man.
tasked with arresting him that day, I probably would have just driven around in circles and pretended like I couldn't find him so that he could spend some more time with the crowd of victims he had been terrorizing for the past year.
Literally.
The crash out incident. While most either don't know or just don't believe it, this man is a serial killer. Allegedly. He grew up
God damn, man. I wasn't expecting Vaughn to get put in this motherfucker. Damn. Damn, they about to talk about the Lil Tim situation.
up in the Parkway Gardens, an area that would later on become named O Block, which is named after his close friend and mentor, OD, when he was murdered.
Oh, but I can no
On
block.
phone, another one of his
He
friends
said,
would
bitch,
pass
on
away in the
OB,
same
full
way.
life.
And, I should probably mention that his father was also murdered when he was but he still had a brother-like figure that he kept around as a close friend. White, except
Damn.
not really, because in 2012,
We already know what happened. Why he got killed, I seen it. I was right there, just can't believe it. She turned me to a demon. I don't really know seen her. Me and say royal scheme.
White would pass away on Von's 18th birthday, right in front of him at a gas station.
Shit crazy.
It's important to note that it was this specific traumatic incident that caused him to become a
Turn
serial
to a
killer,
demon.
as after this moment,
Turn me
he
to a
would later on be
demon.
connected to
Heard
over
what he
10
said,
or
man.
11 murders throughout his life, whilst also taking deep, nearly sociopathic pleasure in the lives he ended and putting it into his songs. Allegedly, of course. Nonetheless, he really did want to
Allegedly,
back
please
Von's
don't sue
music,
me.
which is
Oh
what
my
caused him
God.
to develop contempt for another popular up-and-coming artist in his industry, Young Boy. Von took a lot of pride in the crimes he committed, especially since it was what eventually made him become popular and successful. Young Boy, in a lot of ways, is similar to Von.
Why they got
Von
young
had
boy
one
like that? Why they make young boy like all the tattoos and they just put the diamond on that?
believe that he actually did any of the things he rapped about. So for him to see another artist getting more virality than him, when he believed he was a fraud, quietly upset him. And so, completely
That's what it
unprovoked,
happened.
he'd go on to publicly say
On
that Young
live.
Boy lies in his music online.
You got
Yep. And your rap.
You got
Remember
crap in
that.
your raps. This would start a pretty petty back and forth between the two young men.
Mm-hmm.
Von would begin flirting with the mother of Young Boy's kids. Young Boy would flirt with Von's ex, then they sent disses at each other, and blah blah blah. You get the gist. Despite the clear animosity between the two individuals,
You know what's crazy? A lot of like in real life time though, with the Von and Young Boy, like all of it afterwards, we started like noticing this shit. During that, bro, it's like I did not know that it was smoke with them niggas, bro. Like I didn't know niggas was like throwing shade like in songs and shit like that. Like I did not know that shit. I'm just thinking them niggas just talking about like, you feel me, one of their ops in the city and shit. I didn't know they was like not name dropping, but like sending subliminals and shit.
There was no bad blood between him and Youngboy at all, which would later on prove to be obviously untrue.
All the
On
way,
November
Cap.
5th, 2020, he would get up, hop into his bulletproof Hellcat, and head out to a club to perform his show along with 8 other cars that were guarding and following him. At the club, despite everything seeming normal and fun at first, people close to Davon noticed that he seemed off. The man frequently mentioned paranoia and feeling like the spirits of the lives he ended were always watching him.
Damn.
Many people said he could switch from being calm, collected, and silly to seeming very off or sociopathic. A lot of people generally started to believe
Shit real, bro. When you do bad shit, bro, that shit do come back full circle, bro. And if you do a lot of bad things, shit just don't go away, bro. So he definitely, I would not be surprised that he was definitely fighting demons. That shit just not like, shit just don't be like some bars that niggas saying songs and shit. When you deal with like street shit, as I always tell the people, Legion people that been here since day one, they know I'm a reformed street nigga, like, person. I don't be in it, but I know what come with that shit. And it's just like, you don't really, what am I trying to say? It just come with it, bro. When you do a lot of bad things, bro, your conscience is a real thing, bro. And that's just anything. I feel like I'm just using streets in it. Like when you do anything like shameful or anything, your conscience gonna be. You feel me? It's just whether you ignore it better than other people, but your conscience gonna bring that thought in your head or like what that act was. It's gonna come back full circle in your head. Just whether how you move accordingly with that thought when it come back type shit.
that he
It's fucked up, bro. But that shit is for real. Niggas just not saying fighting demons. That shit is a real thing when you in the streets, bro.
might have had a literal demon living inside of him, or something seriously wrong with his head. And it was noted that he was allegedly given inside information that one of Youngboy's friends was at a nearby club that was extremely close to him. This friend's name is Quando Rondo.
Quando.
After he finished performing at his show, he and his entourage got up, went inside of their cars, and headed back home to call it a day. However, suddenly, security guards noticed that Von's car had gone missing.
Von
He
going
made
to
a
the
detour to the club that
club.
Quando Rondo was at, and waited patiently. His entourage later on showed up and found Von. After regrouping with him, they put all of their weapons away inside of the car and got ready to head inside of the club. But it was at this moment that one of Von's associates located the person he was looking for. As Quando Rondo was leaving the club, Von bumped into him head on and began to beat him ruthlessly. The man was
didn't waste
terrified,
no time.
later stating that he didn't even know who was fighting him. But once he realized it was
Literally.
Von, it felt like the devil or a demon was attacking him.
It's like I had an out-of-body experience. Like it's like the devil was coming to get me. Like it's like my soul. Like I can't even explain.
I'm gonna lie, no funny shit. Like, a nigga has to hit you hard as a motherfucker to say that I had an out-of-body experience. Nigga, I thought a devil was coming to me. That nigga hit the shit out of him, bro. Or like the aggression had to be just crazy. Nigga said an out-of-body experience. Anybody that know the clip, you know. That nigga Von literally did not waste no time. He walked up, found Quando, and just started firing on him, bro. Then we know what happened after, but... And that nigga that try to... We may never know. Von may have been up there trying to see him, to run into him, but the nigga that really just drew it up to, like, hurry up and get him, I wonder how that nigga feel now. Like, you sent him into that, and then you lost Von because of that shit. I always be thinking that, because every story say that somebody, they don't say who, but somebody told him, like, hey, yo, Quando over there, hyping him up type shit. And you see in the video, he was walking by himself, so what, you hyped him up just to see him go out there, you ain't even, you feel me? None of his people didn't come till afterwards, for real. But it's like they try to put a battery in that nigga's back, bro. And look at the outcome, it's crazy.
Von was doing what he loved, and the man he was attacking was likely going to become another victim that he'd rap about in his songs. But there was just one slight mistake he made.
Little
He
Tim.
assumed that his target was alone, and was so laser focused on attacking the
Little
target
Tim.
that he failed to realize that just 2 feet away, a random white car was full of Quando's crew, all of whom were armed. When they saw
Damn.
their friend being attacked by Von, they didn't hesitate to shoot him 4 times. Even after getting injured, Von continued wrestling and attacking Quando until the two were
That
eventually
adrenaline.
broken up by their crews.
Adrenaline.
Undercover police officers ran to the scene and began.
I think Quando really had Bond dying on him, bro. Like, that's something he never, and that's what I was talking about earlier, like the demons, or there's like bad, like, trauma. Quando is not, until the day Quando died, he's on it. I know he's remembering that last moment of that, just the altercation, and Bond fucking died, like, damn near on him. If you saw the video, you know. He didn't officially die, but body, limb, shot, like, he was damn near on him. Like, they had to pull the niggas apart from each other, bro.
Calling backup. The man had 4 holes in his body. He
Damn.
was leaking everywhere inside of the car, panicking his team and friends. Nonetheless, he was still alive and conscious. He'd even go on to tell his friends to calm down because he was fine. While he was successfully delivered to the hospital, during surgery he'd suddenly shoot up awake in cold sweats. He'd throw the nurses and medical staff who
That's
were operating on his body
crazy.
off of him, and then began swinging at them.
And Bob made it to 2 surgeries. He had 3 surgeries ago. He made it to 2 surgeries. And then after the second surgery, he hopped off the bed and started fighting the nurse and said, "Where his gun at?"
In a state of complete
What
shock
the
and panic,
fuck?
he began searching for his gun on the surgery table, but then froze. And suddenly, as he woke up, he collapsed from shock, marking his end. To think this situation all stemmed from about 5 or 6 words is insane.
I never knew that. I might have heard it, but I didn't hear it like in detail like that. Damn. He woke up out of surgery, hopped up and just, damn, man. It'd be the worst situation is when a person be like coherent and like up on the way to the hospital. Then when they get to surgery, they don't make it out, bro. I have a couple people that close to me that passed away, like, from that situation, and it just be like it'd be a shitty ass feeling, bro, because you feel like you want to blame the doctors, but in reality, a lot of them niggas doing everything that they could, you feel me, but you just be hurt, bro. It's like you need something to blame on somebody, bro. You just going through denial and, you feel me, hurt anyway, so it's like you want to blame the doctors. But that should be fucked up, bro.
He's got pretty good music though. The spoon incident.
What's that?
A newbie walked into the prison earlier that week, and seeing that he was fresh meat, an atrocious criminal named William Roberts decided it was time to assert some dominance over him, since he seemed like the perfect target. It's unclear exactly what sick intentions William had in mind for the man when he
Well,
approached him, but what is known
let's see what
is that
really
when the
happened.
two interacted, the monster began to boast and brag about the most heinous crimes he had committed in an attempt to put fear into the heart of the man and make him yield to his request.
Shit ain't work,
He
obviously.
walked up to the man's seat where he was eating, then he set down his food tray and began eating beside him. "What are you in prison for?" he said. "Because I'll let you know that I'm practically allowed to do anything I want. I'm in prison for having my way with a 4-year-old. And look, I'm still..."
Whole ass boy. You said it like you was in there on some tough shit. Oh man, I can't wait to see what happened to him. This video is just making me happy in so many different ways that this shit is happening to these niggas. Sick ass dude. Nigga bragged about that shit. 5-year-old fucking
So what about
sick
you?
ass nigga.
Are you here for car theft, insurance fraud, reckless driving? After sitting and listening to William's monologue, the man calmly responded to his questions. "I'm a serial killer. I'm in here because I ended a man that was bragging to me about the horrible things he had done to multiple women. I strangled him so hard that emergency responders said his face became blue like a pair of jeans, because I hate predators. They thought I was crazy, so they sent me to a mental hospital, where I bumped into another person who did the same horrible thing to kids. And so I ended him too. And now, they've sent me to this prison, and just like deja vu, I have another predator telling me the same thing. I just ended the life of another prisoner 2 hours ago. I hid his body under my bed, and I hoped I wouldn't need to do the same thing to another person for a while. but I guess he was wrong.
All that
William
trying to
Roberts
scare him and
just happened
shit.
to choose the absolute worst person to brag to about his crimes. He was talking to Robert Maudsley, a serial killer specifically known
All that fake ass shit. This nigga, yeah, you done met your match. Let's see.
predators. And in the blink of an eye, Maudsley grabbed the spoon off of his food tray and jammed it into William's
Goofy.
He screamed horrifically, but Maudsley didn't stop there.
Fuck wrong with you, boy?
And continued to carve away at the man's face.
The nigga said, let me scare him. No, let you die. Fuck you talking about, nigga?
He stabbed him over and over again.
With a spoon.
Somehow nobody in the prison noticed what was happening at all. William screamed and pleaded for help until he couldn't anymore. After Maudsley was finished, he calmly walked over to a prison guard and told them that 2 prisoners would be missing from the roll call today. Extremely concerned with that ominous statement, the guards ran into Maudsley's prison cell and found the body of William and another prisoner. William's face was unrecognizable, but most horrifyingly of all, his brains were carved out of his skull with a spoon sticking out of it.
Oh
Prison guards
yeah,
immediately
Buddy tried to act extra crazy to a nigga that is overly crazy. Nigga scooped his brain out. What the fuck? Hey man,
believed that
that's what happens when you want to brag about touching 5-year-olds. You fuck nigga. Now your brain got scooped out like Jello.
Maudsley must have cannibalized the man's brains, but he calmly denied
Cannibalize? He ate it?
the accusation and said something around the lines of, "No, I wouldn't do that, nor would I lie about it."
Yeah.
The man would later on be placed
ain't got
inside
shit
a
up.
glass box where he would go on to spend the rest of his life in solitary confinement. Most people in life are amazing to be around, but every once in a while there is a chance that you could bump into a psychopath, so always take precautions and always be prepared.
Hey,
so
fuck
that you
David,
too
man.
Don't end up as a victim. Have a happy day.
Fuck David, y'all. Hey, man. W little quick video, bro. I hope that made y'all feel good like it made me feel good when all these scums of the earth got dealt with. We're gonna have another react coming soon, y'all. I'm back in motion, y'all. I took a little break. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. 200 sub goal, man. Let's get there. We passed the first goal with flying colors, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Whoa. Hold on real quick. I just want to let y'all know I do have more than this main channel, man. Make sure y'all look at my gaming channel. And we got a sport channel for all sports, specifically football content.
I'm going dollar for dollar. I'm going dollar for dollar. Dollar for dollar, she screaming, she holler, she liking the way that I walk. I don't need a designer to get right behind her, she loving the way that I talk. All this hustling, grinding, this business I'm on, and I do all this shit on my own. Now I'm writing on my wrongs, picking up pieces I'm on.
If y'all not watching my daddy, what are y'all doing?